Hello, hello. Let's get in. I hope you won't hear the audio from my monitor. I don't want to wear a headset today. my ears hurt. Boop. Load game, please. We're at Apollo breaks away. We have 3 saves. It's this one, right? Yeah. I'm so confused right now. What's going on? Okay, so we should be starting a trial. Right. Okay. Like last time, I don't think I'm gonna be voice acting everything because I'm like, where the hell is the judge? Is he taking a little nap? You think he didn't? The 12 Solomon Starbuck or something? What's going on?
Objection!
What's happening? There are no more. Oh, okay, he's scared because of the bomb. Okay. I was like, what the hell is he doing? Oh man, I did not miss 3D Phoenix. So jumping control involving bombs. Yeah, it's true. We've had multiple bombs. Wait, we don't need a flashback. I don't think that. Oh, it did self-destruct. I forgot about that. I guess I'm the one who was describing what happened stoning. Okay. Yeah, it's Phoenix now, for some reason. I really don't understand why we're not playing a T now. I don't understand. Is the protection ready? Back to the opening statement this time. Oh man. I'm playing Justice for All with my parents. So I'm with Francisca right now and I'm like, oh, I miss Francisca. The victim escaped from Launchpad 1, carrying the defendant. Okay, so yeah, the victim was carrying our client. Explosions from the Space Center and on the rocket itself. Yeah, Launchpad, yeah. And how could the victim climb on the ladder if it was carrying the defendant? Right. That's the issue. How the hell did they both get down? Yes, that was the mystery that needed to be solved. Yes. Mr. Justice proved that the victim was killed in the boarding lounge. Yes, he wasn't killed at the rocket, he was killed after. Does he have anything? Some further investigation discovered an oxygen tank fragment in the lounge. Yeah, that's what we found, I think. Yeah, Apollo was correct. It says many of the first 2 people on the scene are suspects. Yeah. That's true. It's weird. Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, and she's dead, so we can't really ask her. She kind of exploded. Accursed fellow. You know, I know why I like him. He kind of talks like Gundam from Danganronpa 2. You know, asking her about what she saw. Yeah. I wonder if it has a connection then to Nate in this case. Who killed victim in the boarding lounge? Once again become the main focus. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a protector, obviously thinks that. As a thing against the astronauts. Yeah, that's true. That's weird. The defense argues that there was a third person in the lounge, and that's who killed the victim. Yeah, obviously.
Objection!
What? What? Mr. Rex claimed the cartoon takes a bold manner, a stupid one. Hey, there was no third person in the bot. Well, then who killed the guy? What? Are you stupid?
Objection!
Hey, he's not that old. This is the other trust with my years of experience, little boy. How old are they both? Oh, we don't have Phoenix. I don't know all this. Yeah, I guess 28 is pretty young. Starbuck claims he saw someone leaving the lounge. Yeah, yeah. I love her design. She's so cool. I love her. I saw a third person. I mean, she saw someone. She couldn't tell who it was, so... My sister's been running her mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Family talk! Yeah, that's so cool. Is it mystery person? Yeah, so it's not really useful. Yeah, exactly. I mean, one or another, that doesn't prove anything. But the little figure was in Starbucks is still there. That's funny, it's the exact same mystery in the case I'm at with my parents. One of the first people in the scene. Oh no, it's the old man. Oh, he's so annoying. I thought we were gonna cross-examine Aura. She's way better. Oh man, fine. Why does he have his Segway or whatever in the court? What's he doing? He must be the killer, right? I think he's the one who murdered Clay, yeah. Because the only people we have are him and our client, so it's the way. She's dead, him and her. I don't know, I don't think she did it, so... Oh, she's way older. 9 years older. Oh, it's like me and my little brother. Same age gap. Yeah, you can... 7 years ago... We don't care about that, we're here for the murder, dude. What are you talking about? Someone died. Hello? Ooh. My chasing such a great man standing before me. Oh, he's so good. He's good. Nicely done, Blackquill. Oh my god. Come on. Someone more to me like was poking fun at Director Cosmos. He was doing it well. Right over the director's head, yeah. I mean, it's kind of stupid. This version of it is just testimony, please. Okay, testimony. Let's see what I saw at the scene. Okay. Detective Arm and I rushed towards the boarding lounge together, so he was with her. We went via the control room and picked in from there to see what was going on inside. We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Terran lying on the floor. Oh my god, it's the Black One from every Danganronpa game. That's awesome. I hate to say it, but can I only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck. He's the killer, he has to be. I'm testing a claim you arrived on the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad to the launch. Oh my god. The victim had been killed. What a horror, the humanity. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's so cool, so cool. He just really cares about this man. I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly, it didn't really help. He was just like far away from the scene. Okay, let's cross-examine. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Phoenix. I know how to play this game. I've played these games before, you could say. One might say that I've played these games before. Why am I not seeing my own... Okay. Well, yeah, that's press. Can't really do anything else right now. Where were you coming from? The 6th floor. Oh, so it was above. Okay. Yeah, of course, of course. Galactics have something to do with space. Excuse me. Works in 0G2. Photobot galactically used. On your space age pogo stick. The judge is good. I like it. His badge. It looks like it has a little face on it. It looks like the star from Mario, the superstar. Print this diagram. Didn't have to go through the control room to get to boarding lounge 1. Okay, looks like you could have gone there from the... Oh, yeah. Yep, okay. Yes, but in her haste, active arm rushed ahead of me toward the control room. And obviously she can't say if that's right or not. We picked into the boarding lounge from the control room. Okay. couldn't see who that figure was clearly what they were doing. I could tell that it was a person standing motionless. No, someone else. The evidence can prove it. Well, yeah. Oh, no permission to send. Okay, yeah.
Hold it!
Aura Blackquill also saw a suspicious figure in the lounge. She gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly? I'm guessing you didn't. No, not clearly. Yeah, obviously. So it's not good proof. Like, what the hell? Lighted were holding eliminate the area around their feet at the time. Other than that, I could see little else. That's why I could see Terran, but I couldn't see who the other person was. So for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck, is that correct? Well, yeah. I would like to believe that. Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder. Yeah. When Windows entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. That's not correct. Great Space Center Director. Yeah, I mean, it's true, but it's a big place. The lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished. So, maybe 2 people were in on it? Someone, like, in the control room or something like that? And someone actually killed a person? And disappeared? That's odd. The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. What? The witnesses weren't looking, he fell to the floor and fainted. Come on! Come on, that's not true. Object Cosmos, did you ever take your eyes off of the scene? Just for a brief instant, but as long as it takes for shooting stars to go by. Yeah, okay. Take your eyes off the scene, and this person could have asked. Yeah! Exactly. What escape route could this person have used? Well, yeah, here, obviously. This is the control room, the sudden door to the elevators. Yeah. There's no security lock on the door, so it would have been possible to solve it.
Objection!
Yeah. What? What? Yeah. Do you have any proof? No, but you don't have any proof either. Like, that's crazy. Because in the case I'm at right now, it's like it's with Maya, and like, yeah, we have a picture of supposedly Maya at the scene, but here we don't have any proof. Show me proof, Blackquill, come on. Was that Sailor Moon references? Wait. In the name of the moon, yeah. It's calling your tier work of fiction, boss, then. Yeah. It makes sense. So there was possible escape routes, but take a mental note of that. The Cosmos, may I ask you a question? Yes? Why did you look away from the boarding lounge? Yeah, that's a very good question. It's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that. It was when Detective Arm saw the figure and raised her gun. Being great humanitarian and protective of mankind should stop her. Yeah, okay, that's a good reason. Saying Detective Arm raised her gun as soon as she shot the figure. I mean, she's a cop. Of course she did. And the instincts as detective told her they were the killer. Don't know about that. We're able to prevent Detective Arm from firing a gun. Yeah, we can't have her testify if that's true, so he could be lying. Was unable to stop her. Oh, so we're saying the bullet we have is from her. Fired herself clearly and then she fired 2 warning shots at the shadowy figure. Shadowy figure? From OK KO Let's Be Heroes? Yeah, add it. Okay, we can press this. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots at the figure. Okay. And neither of these 2 shots hit the culprit. That's correct. Detective appeared to have missed on purpose. But did she really? There's something about this that bothers me. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, did she? It's the first time that info has come out. I wonder if I can find any inconsistencies. Okay, well, let's see. 2 warning shots. What do we have? We have only 1 bullet, right? It's gonna get her. What's her from? Okay, a single bullet hole. I mean, I guess she could have fired from exact same place. I'll save just in case. This one. Okay. I'm guessing it's this because it says a single bullet hole.
Objection!
Am I right? Did the voice acting change from Phoenix? I feel like his objection was deeper in the first trilogy. Okay, are you sure we're really paying attention to what Detective Arm is doing? Whoa, whoa, calm down, calm down. I think those exact words will have been written on any history books. Yeah. You said Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, and yet only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene. Yeah, what? What? Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was only fired once. And yet Director Cosmos saying Detective Arm fired 2 shots. No editor would allow such a glaring contradiction into history books. Funny for you, the witness words are true. You confirmed that 2 shots were fired from Detective Arm's gun. But where was the second one? There was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish to? Oh. Jeez. Okay, so I should know it's into that already. I should? In the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. It's because that was ruptured in the lounge, have we not? But it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. The bullet was found near the tank, to be precise. This bullet was fired from .38 caliber gun, same caliber detective's gun. What? So she fired from the exact same spot? Because we said there aren't any other bullet holes. That's so weird. But you said, it said .38. Yeah, .10. It's not the same. Yeah, we've got an issue here. Everything marks also match up. But I have a question. Yeah, it's not the same caliber. It's another gun. We have 2 guns here. Like against fingerprints on the bullet, correct? Oh my god, I have to screenshot this. Need to show it. I need to show it to my brother. No, I don't have this. I'll show him later. I think marked it like against fingerprint on the bullet, correct? You're so right. Wait. No, I can't get away from here. Let me out of here. And examine the rifling marks on the bullet contains the gun it was fired from. Yes, Judge. One of the bullets the detective fired found its way into the holographic image display. But how? What? She was still inside, right? So there should be another one. Oh, I don't understand. I just can't understand what's happening. The bullet came to stop near the victim's oxygen tank. But I don't understand. The evidence confirms the director's statement that the detective fired 2 shots. But they're different. But Phoenix, they're different. The bullet hole was fired from a .38 caliber, huh? That's a better update the record. But I have another one. Can someone please use their one singular brain cell, please? No, we don't. No. 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 No, it doesn't. Not at all. We have a problem here. For 2 warning shots from... Yeah, that's the issue. Not .38 for both. Yes, this is going to make sense of a third person. Exactly. What, you didn't find it? You idiot. Suggest the bullet. Mine, the one I found. This one, .10.
Take that.
This one. This metal, it's .38. It's another one. Of great importance, we found the crime scene. Yeah. You found it where? Exactly. Sorry, your detective kinda sucks. The floor gathered at the crime scene. Looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. Haha. Furthermore, it's a .10 caliber bullet. Exactly, it's not the same. 2 different bullets, 2 different guns. Much smaller than one of Detective Arm's .38 caliber. But then that means someone else had a... But who could have a gun? I mean, I guess Aura has a gun, but I don't think it's a real gun. One more person must have been there in the lounge, yeah. The third person who had a gun could fire .10 caliber bullets. Yes, exactly. And this guy wasn't looking. He's a very bad witness. Explains why Detective Arm fired warning shots. Third person fired Detective Arm and directed Cosmos with their gun. Yes. No, because we found the bullet the opposite direction that they were at, right? Or am I stupid? Hi, looks like this is my miraculous tale of survival. What? Why didn't you say it? What's going on? Why are they always lying? You've never breathed a word of any of this to me before. You can't keep secrets in court. Foolish old geezer. Mr. Cosmos really has been anything personal, third person alone, but why? What's their issue? I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw. Yes, that's the point of a witness. You may be a very great man, but my courtroom is just another witness. Yeah, get his ass, judge. Okay. They really saw the scene. Arm and I rushed the control room together. Yeah. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and Terran on the floor. We were still in the control room to the east when the figure fired at us. Okay. Given that there were no third person in the lounge when the witness entered it, does this mean the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant? No. Not necessarily, it's still possible it was someone else. Yeah. As soon as Detective Arm and Director Cosmos discovered this person, they escaped to the southern door, the one that didn't have a security lock. Yeah, obviously.
Objection!
What? What do you want from me? Double-edged swords are tricky lots. Missing the one is you, it's good done. What are you talking about? Huh? Huh? Could play Space Boy were the killer as well. Think about it, after being... Yeah, but... That's the issue with Blackquill's always... Yeah, but you know, this could have happened. Yeah, you're right, but you don't have any proof. Yeah, this could have happened, but you're just making stuff up. It's been unconscious. Okay, but... Damn, he was mad. But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by police. Nor has the gun been found at the crime scene. Its absence can only be explained if there was a first person who took it with them.
Objection!
What? The quality seems but oh yeah, okay, that's fair. It was simply thrown the gun down the chute. That's true. You can deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon. Yes. It's up to you to prove. Oh my god. I just haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence. What evidence? Yeah. Why didn't switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket naturally? What? The compelling evidence of all that tells us he's the culprit? Yeah, I forgot about it too. What? Where did that come from? Your brother is so deliciously obvious is they lack the evidence to rival mine. You missed the bullet, like come on. He says a third person theory to ribbon, so it was just like that. But no, it's planted. Obviously it is. Question of my own. Bullet that the mysterious figure shot. What did it hit exactly? It hit me? What? But it was in the vents. Here it goes. What? There's an authentic fading ghost. Can never pass through walls. Oh my god, Blackquill, come on.
Objection!
Protective Blackquill, shame on you for teasing the nice old gentleman. Little Jess, please show yourself again. Yep. Come on. And you managed to survive being shot. Yeah, it's a miracle. Miracle befitting a great history. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. A ricochet. Okay, that's fair, I guess. It's unbelievable. That checks out. Oh wow, look at that. There's one extra CYAXA star. Oh, okay. Oh, they're literally astronomical. Don't you feel like if the cosmos is watching out? Yeah, okay. Yeah, why does it keep leaving stuff out? Oh my god, so annoying. No, it sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding? Exactly. I love how witnesses just keep lying and leaving stuff out. They're great. Okay, I guess let's press everything first. As usual. Already heard all about that part. Don't you have any new information? No, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Sorry, whoa, big yawn. Shh. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Yes, we just want to know what happened that day. Oh my god. Yes, we don't care. Oh my god, dude. It's so dark you couldn't see this figure's face, isn't that right? Yes, the room was as deep and dark as outer space itself. No, thank you. You can shut off and tell it to a stray mud. Oh my god, brutal. The emotion here of my greatness. What happened next? Oh my god, he kind of says nothing in this one. In the words, you were fired at while you were at the control room door. That is correct. Something not quite right about that. The Cosmos. But that this person fired hit you, isn't that right? Yes, it was a miracle, blah blah blah. But that the figure fired hit me while I was in the control room. Since Cosmos would have it, the bullet bounced off my... But we didn't find it near that, right? Yeah, exactly. It wasn't there. Okay, Strict Cosmos was in the control room to the east. While it was there, he was shot at by someone with a .10 caliber gun. With his medal, he was able to escape with his life. You are pretty lucky. Okay, so there's something wrong with that. Yeah, I think we just have to present the bullet.
Objection!
Yeah. Strict Cosmos, I believe you are telling this great court a glorious lie. Tell a lie? Have you ever heard of such a thing in all of history? Yeah. I assure you my accusation is quite based on the position of the people who were in the lounge. According to your testimony, you and Detective Arm were near the control room door, and the mystery figure was standing in the middle of the boarding lounge. If, as you said, the figure fired a gun at you from this position, then the bullet would have traveled in this direction. Yeah, and it would have fallen somewhere over here. However, we found the .10 caliber bullet here. We found it here, right? Yeah, here. Oh, whoopsie. This trajectory and where the bullet was actually found contradict each other. With Cosmos, where were you really when you were being shot at? Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, represent to the human merry-go-round.
Objection!
Okay, come on. Just stop lying. Tell me you've forgotten already. Didn't the witness himself just tell you? Yeah, but he wouldn't have bounced off to the other side of the room.
Objection!
But it would just bounce and then go straight down. At least the bullet should have been found near the east side of the room. Sure, you said you can explain this inconsistency? Of course. How? How? I didn't think so. What? Great Director Cosmos. Yes? Something you'd like me to expound upon? You were in fact not in the control room to the east, were you? Okay, but that's not explanation. This is just him lying more. You were looking into the lounge from the door to the south. Is that not right? Why? Just tell us the truth. Oh my god, you look so guilty right now. Use your own brain. Your head must have some other use than hosting the bird's nest. Does everyone does everyone pick on my hair? Okay, but why? Why did he tell us he was there? Like, what's the point? Cosmos and detective witnessed the scene from the southern door, but that's not possible because there was a shot here. We fired at them. Oh no, yeah, okay, I think the shot was here actually, so that makes more sense. And that's why the bullet was found south. This makes more sense actually. So the witness being at the southern door is rather favorable for the prediction. Huh? Why? How about the director? Don't tell the truth this time. Oh, yep. There it goes. Yikes. Will combat trust upon my sword, I relish this chance to get down a great man. Right, tell the truth, just put your sword away. Yeah, just it's not that hard to like not lie. Was looking into the room for the southern door. Why? Why? Why are the witnesses like this in this game? It's complete opposite of all the testimonies given so far. I've lost your possibility that the third person was in the room. Not really. I have? How? Yeah. Why? The director and detective were near the southern door, so they could have gone there or here. Meaning the killer couldn't have escaped through there. Yeah? No required recognition, could have been okay, yeah, it wouldn't really make sense to go there. Escape route was eastern control door. There was the Director Cosmos fingerprint. Oh. So the killer was Director Cosmos. Easy. I mean, he's so guilty, so he keeps dying. There would be no escape for any third person had there been one. Person just disappeared like in one of Trucy's magic tricks. But come on, I still think he's the killer. He's so weird. Cosmos, why tell such an outrageous lie? Because he's fucking annoying. That's why. Covering for the defendant, that's right. Why would that be covering for the defendant? Come on. Oh, come on, dude. He was just lying. Sorry. I would have could have escaped through the door. The man could have. Come on, he was just lying for himself. I do not believe you a single bit. I said I was in control to invent this. What convoluted lie. Is he really covering for the defendant? Yeah, I don't think so. No, we didn't! No! That's not true! It's not true at all! No, it's not over. What, already? Come on! It's a perfect time to try and turn my finger around. Third person had no way of escaping the scene. What if one of the people at the scene was the director? Wait, the whole premise is all wrong. Director Cosmos said that he and Detective Armor rushed to the scene together. What if that premise isn't true? Exactly! One of them reached the scene before the other one. Yeah, Cosmos first because he's the killer. If that person entered the lounge, they would be the third person. Yes, like Director Cosmos, who is the killer because he's annoying. The defendant's the only one who killed the victim and shot the director. But he doesn't have a gun, dude.
Objection!
There is still one possibility. Still, but because Mr. Right. There's one and only one person who could have escaped from the scene. And that person would be the first person who arrived on the scene. Then, upon entering the boarding lounge, the second person to arrive came via the southern door. And that's why the first person fled from the room. An escape route that was accessible only to them. Cosmos. Who is this one person? Cosmos! It's Cosmos! It's him! And this guy.
Take that!
Yeah! I'm claiming he's the killer. All the people who were the scene, only the witness could escape. Exactly! He's the only one with the authority to open the control room door after all. But that means, yaha! Yaha! Try and see if the third person is our current witness. This fucking Danganronpa black and looking ass is killing me. Director Yuri Cosmos. Exactly. Guilty. Look at him. Yeah, I will explain myself. He is the killer. I swear the Director Cosmos arrived at the scene before Text Bomb. Yeah, I was telling it from the start, he's lying. And entered the boarding lounge alone. Bomb arrived after that, and he killed the... what's his name? Clay, yeah. I killed Clay. Yeah. That's what I did. Suspicious figure was actually the Director Cosmos standing in the lounge. Yeah, it was pitch black, so she wouldn't know who that was. So she fired those 2 warning shots. Yeah. Captain Wright, direct hit on the enemy ship. They're a magnificent shot. Whoa, what's he doing? No, you can't be whimsical. You're annoying. I've told a lie in this court once again. What? The ultimate weapon?
Objection!
This really is doing wrong. I do have evidence, in fact. Oh, we do? You could say that your battleship bears its scar. But... bullets fall near the victim's oxygen tank. But... do we know which caliber arm at? Because I'm guessing that the one that hit him is the one that arm fired. Director Cosmos is the first person Aura Blackquill. So I've been the one who fired the .10 caliber gun. An active arm discovered him in the lounge. It makes sense that he would have turned and shot at her, therefore. Evidence in the director's body is one of different kind of relevance than before. Once compared against not a piece of evidence, the mark you receive from the third person for the third party will be all the proof we need. I don't know what we need to prove actually here. Comparison against this piece of evidence will prove that you were the one in the lounge. Can I do a little save? Can I have an itty bitty save, please? This piece of evidence will prove that you were the one in the lounge. I'm guessing it's one of the bullets, but the perp had the lighter, the earth emblem on it in their left hand and the knife in the right. But she didn't see a gun though. Oh no. Near, but he did it hit? Was struck? Yeah, so it was struck. I don't know which one it is. This? From arms gun. It should be this one, right? The .38 caliber bullet found on the floor at the scene didn't hit the oxygen tank. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm right. If we have the ricochet mark, yeah, I'm sure the caliber will match up. Yeah, okay, I was right. Mark proves to be from a .38 caliber bullet. Will prove that you are the third person we've been looking for. Yeah, exactly. Stop spinning, dude. You killed someone. This is true, then what about the bullet that hit the oxygen tank? It's just like bounced off of it? It was the .10 caliber bullet. In other words, was the bullet fired by Yuri Cosmos. That's right, director. So he's not the killer, right? It would be too early. I'm not sure anymore. Did it do it or not? Because we need to have Aura's testimony too. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't want the history books to say that the great man was a great liar. and accept your fate and tell the truth. I like this animation. Giving me orders, me the great director of the Cosmos Space Center. So, what's going on? Oh my god, I cannot tell what's happening anymore. Someone please stop the witness from spinning. Yes, please. Okay. So, what's going on? Well, it was thrilling. It took liberty of running analysis on the mark on the medal. It was made by 0.38. Ooh, so we were right. So it has to be him, right? Unless it's the opposite, and he was protecting. Maybe he was protecting. Oh my god, can I speak? Maybe he was protecting them from harm. Wasn't detailed, but she wouldn't have like the clearance and stuff to move around. Like, would she have a reason to kill them? I don't know, because it's the only other possibility. I don't think Aura is the killer. For the wrong, it's just a misunderstanding. Yeah, no, I don't think it's the killer. Is he going to start piling on more lies? It looks like it. No matter how many lies he tells, I'll just expose them one by one. I'll make that big liar tell the truth. So... to be continued? What? We just started the trial. What are you... What? What's going on? I really don't know anymore. Like, he's being very, very weird, but... Dear Cosmos, new possibility has been presented by the defense. They're claiming that you were this third person. Oh, just tell the truth, dude! The great pioneer of space development is revealed to be just another fabulous cur. Do not know what that means. Only have one question if you like. I'll send you off quickly or very quickly. Wait, we need to hear a confession here. The evidence doesn't lie, Director Cosmos. Don't try to talk your way out of this. Find out the truth. Told just as you say, Mr. Right. Yeah, he's not the killer. It's true that I was there in the boarding lounge. I got there before Detective Arm, and when she arrived, she fired warning shots at me. I was afraid people would mistake me for the killer, so I escaped to the control room. But the thing is, was Clay already dead at the time? That's what we need to know. I then went past the elevator and all the way around to boarding lounge 1 again. Came up behind your arm and pretended to be the second scene. Ah, that's interesting. The troublesome old man you are, with such convoluted deeds and thoughts. I see, so then... You're still insisting that you did not kill the victim? Yeah, I think you did. Of course I am. When I arrived at the lounge alone... I saw the true killer! What? Richard Cosmos, was this story making witness? What the hell do you mean? Hold on just one moment, we just proved a few minutes ago that the third person, Mr. Starbuck and Miss Aura Blackquill, so was you. No, it was me. I saw the person as well. If I were the killer, why would I like to cover for Starbuck? But just leave him to take the fall. Yeah, that's true. This thing's on point. Yeah, we know, it was like 10 minutes ago. Makes some sense if you told those lies to cover for Starbuck. But why is he being so weird about it? Cosmos claims he's not the culprit. What's the proof? Oh, I just remembered I have an alibi. Oh! Miss Blackquill said that she saw the killer at 10 AM, correct? Did she? Did she say that? Yes? Oh, apparently she did. And? Well, I was on the 4th floor helping with the evacuation effort. Ask any member of the staff you like. They'll corroborate for me. Director is not fibbing to the court for once. Confirm that he has an alibi for the time specified. Miss Blackquill saw the killer commit the crime first at 10 AM. Oh, is it like one of these cases? I don't like when they do that. When we don't meet the killer until like the second or third investigation. I find that so annoying. That's one of the reasons. Wait, I'm taking a thing. Sorry. That's one of the reasons that Turnabout Big Top is so annoying. Sorry for the noise. Because we only see the killer like at the very end. So, like, yeah, obviously we can guess that it's the killer because we don't meet him. Oh my god. Can I open this fucking thing? Why am I so weak? What's happening? Weakest person alive. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Jeez. It arrived at the lounge after that. Okay, so it didn't witness the murder, but it did witness the killer. I believe the person I saw is the same person in Miss Blackwell, so yeah, I really hope she isn't lying though. Sorry. Of an earthling. Yeah, I guess. I don't think he is. Well, yeah, obviously. And we should bring Aura in here too. The noise. As I tried to enter the lounge, the true killer inside fired a gun at me. I hid to avoid getting shot, but when I tried to get in a look, they had vanished into thin air. I was near the other side door and well, the launchpad one door, okay. And the control room door should have been shut tight to the killer. That is weird. So we're shut out by the killer as well? And then it disappeared? Yes, though luckily no harm came to my glorious body. Only the bullet hit Terran's oxygen tank. Oh, okay, that's how it happened. I know because I heard a bang. Must have been the sound of the tank being ruptured. Yeah. Yeah, pay attention, Tina. He's claiming that when he found Mr. Terran and his killer, it's just telling the creeper shot at .10 caliber. Yeah? So he hit Mr. Terran's oxygen tank and ruptured it. Yeah, that's just what he said, Tina. Were you paying attention? Yeah, we know. Why is Tina relegated to doing useless summaries? That sucks. On when the figure disappeared. Oh no, a big crumb just fell down. Oh no. A big crumb just fell down on my butt. Okay, mission to admit, tried to hide myself when I was shot at, but when I peeked back into the lounge, the killer was gone. How the hell could he have just vanished? Maybe he's a magician, maybe it's one of Trucy's family member or friends, whatever.
Silence.
I was gonna say, what if it's one of Aura's robots? But he did say it was humanoid-like, so it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but you're kind of just like annoying. Yeah, can I see the... Oh. No, it's not him. No, the other. Do we not have a map? Oh, okay. Yeah. Do we not have a map of like a good picture of the interior? Could he have gone down the trash chute? Like it's big enough, right? Why is no one talking about it? I think he went down the trash chute. That's my my theory. We need to know where the trash chute leads to, though. Click feign and consciousness. No, that's not true. That was not true. Come on, dude. I don't have any counter evidence. Yeah, that's true. When you saw this person, did you also see Mr. Starbuck on the floor? No, because it was as dark as a black hole in there. I didn't see Starbuck until the other person vanished and I entered the room. Yeah. No! We need to cross-examine. Mr. Idol? Oh, yeah! While the director was giving testimony, I detected a cacophony of discord. Yeah, nice! Okay. Cool. Be great, Tina. Let's see what you can do with him. Yeah. I like doing a Tina's thingy. Okay. Finally, a Tina can do something. Yeah, go girl. Okay, plus I like the little illustrations we get while doing a Tina's emotion. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so there's nothing. Okay, it was angry, surprised, sad. I guess that makes sense. Killer inside fired a gun to avoid getting shot. Try to get a look. Okay. Why did you have no emotion while talking about the room? Oh. Why is he sad there? Yeah, this. Why is he sad? What's going on? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to be afraid of the launchpad door. Richard Gordon was afraid? This is you have for that outlandish accusation. Whether you have any basis or not, you seem quite distressed by it. Director Cosmos. There's something about the launchpad door you're not telling us, isn't there? Speechless. You hit the nail on the you hit the nail on the head, boss. That's what's your thing. That's what you found. Don't give him the credit for it. Seems to be one more emotion that's at odds with this testimony. Get him. Okay, yeah, matrix, like emotion matrix or something. Okay. I guess it makes sense that all three are there. Is there a difference in intensity? No, they're both pretty much the same. Maybe anger? When you view your emotions alongside your testimony, you find the unexpected emotion. Yeah. I don't know which one it is actually. When you do pinpoint, it's only, yeah, only the emotion. Why is he not surprised?
Got it.
Oh, am I right? Oh yeah, that's strange, because why is he not surprised that he vanished? You must thought it was very strange if a killer vanished into thin air. And at that time, you barely registered any shock at the occurrence. Okay, I was right. Can you think of one reason as to why you weren't surprised by the killer's vanishing act? It's not a good idea of where they went. Isn't that right? The trash chute? Question mark? I can enter the control room. The area beyond the launchpad door was filled with smoke, making it impassable. So the door, that's where he was. Yeah. Except the trash chute, maybe? Maybe you're Remy Dots. He went to the room to check on Starbuck and Mr. Duran, yes? What do you cooperate to the opportunity to silently slip out through the southern door? I doubt it. Recall right after I entered the lounge. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oops. What did he say? You're absolutely sure there was no escape route? The trash chute. Just input those two pieces of data, and yes, that's just what I want to say. Okay, it's not all the way down. It looks like we're on the right track. But Cosmos wasn't surprised. The culprit suddenly vanished from the lounge. At which point, it was simply that he knew where the killer had escaped to. Furthermore, talking about the door to the launchpad made him uneasy. In other words, he's probably hiding something about launchpad 1 door. When you put those two pieces together, only one solution to this puzzle comes to mind. Oh, isn't it, where do we have... Is it here? There's something like... this thing. It changes. If it's vertical or horizontal, it changes something about the space center, but I don't know what it is. Oh shoot. The killer escaped through here. I really want to say the trash chute, but I don't know if that's correct. Let's save. Let's do a little save. It has to be the button, but... Space Museum. They said something about it moving, but I don't have any proof. I mean, to me it doesn't make sense. Operator through the launchpad 1 door to escape, didn't they? But why? Where would they go? The area beyond the door was filled with smoke, wasn't it? True, but still the only logical answer there is. I need to figure out what the director is hiding about the launchpad 1 door. People, it's the thingy, the little notch thing. Should be able to arrive at the logical inconsistencies. Fingerprint recognition and Starbuck Terran knife access. Oh, that's true. Until the killer could have opened the security lock too. The killer was right there in the boarding lounge, meaning the Zuway could have easily gotten past the security lock. I'm examining the prints and fingerprint recognition vibes. Oh shoot, I can't look at the film. I mean, one of the two, but wasn't his glove missing? I think his glove was missing, so it's him.
Take that!
Oh shoot, it's the other one. It's not my fault, I couldn't look at the evidence. Yeah, well, you didn't let me look at it. You think I remembered which person had their fingerprints on it? That's not fair. That's not fair. You're being mean to me. You're being mean. Just let me show something else. Come on. Come on, that was 1 week ago. I don't remember whose person had their fingerprints on it. That was him.
Take that!
I had a 50-50 chance, okay? Starbuck was lying unconscious there in the boarding lounge, but you could have easily gotten past security lock by using Mr. Starbuck's prints. Yeah. I just forgot it was me. like he does have something to hide about the launchpad 1 door. I guess it's got something to do with the culprit escape route. I'm surprised it's not the trash chute. I really thought it would be that. But not enough information to see the whole picture yet. You know, something just occurred to me. Would you like to hear it? Sure. Huh? Okay. There's a security camera in boarding lounge 1. Right, the one that caught the victim. Defend, what about it, Your Honor? Hmm? Bonne nuit. If the culprit escaped in the launch pad 1 corridor, might be recorded on the security footage as well. Yeah, but it stops after Clay and thing Starbuck went through. It's nice logic, but we don't have access to that, Your Honor. Oh no! That was a nice spot though! No! No, don't make fun of him! That's mean. Yeah, we only have one picture for a whole video. Yeah. Was nice try, Judge. Nice try. Camera was running on backup power, but apparently the power cables were damaged. Most likely by the after effects of the explosion. There is no footage of this, be it of criminals or space aliens. And I thought it was such a good idea too. It was. Just because your grandchild is watching from the gallery. I mean, you should try to show off too much grandpa boldness. He's so mean. I think his grandchild has learned a little about the hard harshness of the adult world. Damn. Okay. Oh, I keep pressing enter too quickly. Tell us more about when you entered the lounge. Ah, sorry. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Okay, I forgot we were still doing that. Try to avoid getting shots, and yeah, he's scared or sad. That makes sense. Went into the lounge. But that's when Detective Arm appeared from the elevator side door and surprise, makes sense. Then Detective shot at me. So you see the killer could have only escaped the launch pad, right? So what about this? Can we? No, we still need to do the emotions. I guess. Oops. Anger, maybe? No, it's not that one. I don't know. I feel like they make sense. Maybe this? No. I'm glad we don't have a penalty when we mess this up. I don't know, why was he surprised, maybe? That's it? With the Cosmos, why were you so surprised when Detective Arm found you? And again when she fired. Isn't it a bit unnatural? I mean, I think it makes sense, right? Sadly, even great men such as myself have ordinary human feelings. And the great men such as myself experience surprise on occasion. My real point is not the fact that you were surprised, but rather what you were surprised by. I mean, it is surprising to be shot at, you know. But you were surprised when Detective Arm found you in the lounge. And just after that, you were of course again surprised when she shot at you. Yeah? But considering what you were surprised about, a strange phenomenon occurs here. With Cosmos, what is strange about your surprise reaction is the fact that you were more surprised when Arm came? Sure, was surprised when Detective Arm shot at you. But the surprise you felt when she found you in the lounge was much greater. Yeah, I guess that is strange. The fact that you were more surprised by simply being found than by being shot at suggests to me that you were conflicted about whatever it was you were doing there. Yeah. He was scared of being found out. What was he doing then? Tell me I finally sunk his battleship. Okay, still a bit left to do. Getting this Discord not must mean he really his. Yeah, obviously, we knew that. And whatever is hiding most likely has something to do with the killer's escape. I wonder what it could be. I was doing something suspicious around that door. Maybe you can spot some. Yeah, the thing I keep talking about. This photo after the crime. Let's run a comparison. This thingy. Before, after. You see, I keep talking about this thing. It's this. Look at that. There is a change. Yes. I keep talking about it. The thing. The knob. The knob changed. You see what you were doing when the arm found you, that's what. The answer lies clearly in this footage. All I have to do is compare it to the photo that was taken during the investigation. Yeah, I can. This is what changed. This.
Take that!
Obviously. The answer is this knob. I totally forgot what it does though. Take a look at the knob next to launch. As you can see, it's horizontal. However, it's vertical now. Crazy, right? It means that he moved it. Sometime between the director arrived and after, someone turned his knob. But why is he hiding it? After this scene was discovered, you were the only one who could have turned the knob. Come on, now, Director Cosmos, let's hear what you have to say. What are you trying to do by turning that knob by the door? Doesn't it like move a whole room or something? You're right, I did turn that knob. The knob is a safety lock meant to keep the launch pad in place. Yeah, it moved the launch pad. I was afraid there would be more explosions, so I wanted to move the launch pad away. You wanted to do what? I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah, exactly. Once the launch pad is fully assembled, let's move to the launch site. Yes. I remember that. I don't know why we didn't have it as proof, but safety lock in the boarding lounge has to be disengaged first. Yeah. So if the killer escaped into Launchpad 1 corridor, maybe they would transport him along with Launchpad to launch site. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Launchpad 1 corridor was full of smoke. Maybe he could have escaped through that corridor. But no, I think she's right. I guess there's still some things we have to uncover. Requested to us about moving the launchpad in more detail. Oh, we still have to do this. Why is he happy about it? I fear, to get the launchpad boost. Surely the only escape the killer had was through launchpad 1. But the area was still small. If it were enough, could have gone. Yes. Why is he happy? Why is he so happy about it? No choice but to disengage the safety lock. Make it sound like you were reluctant to do so. And if when you did it, you felt some joy, as if you were very pleased with yourself. Is he like not the killer, but is working with the killer? No, because why would the killer have shot at him? That's so weird. Pretty impressive, isn't it? It's the power of analytical psychology. So care to explain why you felt joy when you disengaged the safety lock? When I think back on the facts we've discovered up to this point, I have to believe that you were trying to fulfill some hidden agenda, yes. It's very weird. Do you know about that too? Because it's obvious. More or less we're broad guessing. But you have no proof that I had a hidden agenda. If I did, I would never ever tell you, so there. I don't see people regress as you grow older, but you sir take the cake. How do you doubt a man with such great and density, intelligence, and integrity? Yeah, Blackquill, please shut him up. A man of integrity, don't make me laugh. Particularly Blackquill came over him all of a sudden. He's being annoying. That's what's happening. You've spotted nothing but falsity since you stepped up to the stand. You're not the kind of man that will be glorified in the annals of history. Not for greatness, anyway. Unless you consider greatest barefaced liar an honor. Liar? Yeah, you keep lying. I mean, it's just telling the truth, he keeps lying. You move Launchpad 1 after the explosions? My, how naive you are. Oh. You fail to realize how even the facts themselves have betrayed you. Just a thought, modern English can be your friend. Here's a vote for you. Immediately following the bombing, Launchpad 1 was on the boarding launch 1 side. Please confirm this on scene. What? So that means the director didn't move the launchpad? Well, but we have proof that the launchpad was moved. I think history is criticized to the witness stand. So leave him to indulge. But what? We have proof!
Objection!
Huh? This doesn't make sense. You can deny that someone turned that knob. Yeah. And once the safety lock was released, I'm sure the path must have went somewhere. She's done the truth of this issue, which is my founder killer 60. But if we can, it makes sense. You're sure it must have went somewhere? We just might find out. Arguments are nothing. Conjecture, bluffing, and wishful. We have proof. Stop chasing your fantasies and see reality. Dude, we're not man enough to avoid them. I don't know. I think Blackquill is kind of bullshitting here. She doesn't care. Youngins these days. I'm sure Director Cosmos must have moved the launchpad. The knob was definitely turned after he came to the launch. But the launchpad is right where it's supposed to be. It must have moved at another time then. Wait a minute, maybe I have it all backwards. What if the director turned the knob not to move the launchpad away? Yeah, exactly! Yeah, what if the launchpad was at the launch site before the incident? And then after the incident, Director Cosmos moved it back to its usual spot. Yeah, that could have happened. What to do was turn the knob to call the launchpad back. And it would be right where the police found it. What? He made him sigh like Mr. Starbuck. What? I don't understand. Pains me to have to explain how wrong your own logic is to you, however. A red liar turned the knob only after he discovered the crime scene. Yeah. Indeed, the pad existed beyond the launch when our astral wanderers made their escape. Oh, yeah, that is true. But why was the knob turned then? Yeah, maybe two astronauts never actually boarded the rocket? This could be fake. Taken with the body doubles. No. Yeah. Never actually boarded the rocket. Maybe, just maybe. Particularly Blackquill, what if I told you that two astronauts never set foot inside the launchpad area, but instead went into another place? And what if, when the director moved Launchpad 1 back, it was not from the launch site, but from another place? What would you say then? Yeah, please do. I know I'm right. It was all the other way around from the beginning. Don't make me prove something because I don't know what's going on. No. Switch it with the museum, maybe? Personally, I think that's what it means. But I'm not sure. Am I right? Let me switch it to some other place. Switch it? Okay, possibly I switched the launchpad with the museum. Oh, you'd be surprised, Your Honor. It takes a little thing outside the box, and the answer becomes clear as day. This one will switch with launchpad 1, the Space Museum. Of course, it's the only thing that can be switched with. Oh, switch with Space Museum? Yes. In the past? Yeah. The Space Museum used to be launchpad 2, so it can be moved too. It's all the same feature as launchpad 1. It can even be moved to the launch site. Meaning the Space Museum and launchpad 1 can also be switched with each other. Mm-hmm. The rocket the astronaut boarded was not the one in Launchpad 1. The one in the Space Museum. I don't know what they were doing over there, but sure. He's so small. Yet, it's the only explanation that accounts for every riddle and inconsistency. So the Space Center was just before the incident. Still Launchpad 1, the Space Museum have already switched places. That's right. Now we need to switch like this. The astronaut entered the Space Museum from boarding launch 1. This allowed the true killer to enter Launchpad 1 from boarding launch 2 and set the bomb on the rocket. Can you figure out the door to the Space Museum from boarding launch 2? Yes? Exactly, anyone could pass through the door to the Space Museum. There's no fingerprint recognition system on that door. Another way to the two launch pads switch like that. Someone other than Mr. Starbuck could have easily planted that bomb. Yeah. That's true. Just setting the bomb on the rocket, the culprit snuck into boarding launch 1 and waited there, concealed. In order to kill Mr. Terran when the two astronauts emerged from the Space Museum. But if they were somewhere where there were no bombs, how did he get hurt? Was he just scared? Although Miss Blackquill, Mr. Starbuck, and Director are also a suspicious figure. We can suppose after killing Mr. Terran made their escape into the Space Museum. After that, Director Cosmos switched the two launch pads back, without realizing the killer was inside the Space Museum. I mean, without realizing, like, why did he do it anyway? That's weird. The killer then left the Space Museum and made a clean getaway. Swordmaster Bluff. It's more risky than many of the detectives. Unless you can prove the theory, it's no better than a rusty sword. Yeah, I mean, we have the knob. Somebody needs a better anger management consider. The launch pads really were switched. There might be a record of it somewhere. This point Launchpad 1 and the Space Museum would switch with each other. Oh, here, it says 2! I never noticed! The cursor behind the door should be the one that belongs. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, that is so silly. Yeah, oh come on, you can let me guess. Yeah, okay, that's exactly like Turnabout Samurai from the first game. Yep. Put the Gen Resort to the Space Museum. Yeah. Here. No, here please.
Take that!
The number. The one on the floor of the Launchpad 1 corridor. And there's a 2 on the museum. Take a look at the floor of the corridor and the security switch. See the number on the floor behind the astronauts? It doesn't look like a 1, does it? That's because what you see is actually part of a 2. Yeah. Why is it 2 and not a 1? That's because corridor you see is the one to the Space Museum. So that means the corridor footage was not filled with smoke. That's right, because the explosion didn't occur in the Space Museum. The explosion occurred in the Launchpad 1, on the side opposite the Space Museum. Now that we know the two astronauts escaped from the Space Museum, the mystery from the previous trial of how they got down the ladder is cleared up. There is no ladder. Simply took the elevator from the upper level down to the middle level. Just incredible, two launchpads were actually switched. You'd think someone would have noticed an event of this magnitude. Everyone was down in the basement shelter when the launchpads were swapped back. No way anyone could have known what was happening on the surface. But why did he switch them though? Like, must have known. Very strange. Bye bye. No more lies, Director Cosmos. Whoa, it's high time you told the truth. I love this show. Oh my god. Sure, dude. Sure. Oh, fuck. The door. Damn, this courtroom cannot catch a break. When you're stealing after that business, get his ass. Oh my god, this is so silly. Okay. As humans should retrieve you before you came to any bodily harm. The Cosmos, to admit you switched the launch pads. I admit it's true. Oh my god, finally. I switched Launchpad 1 for the Space Museum. It's good to hear words I can believe for a change. Before you do your nurse things. First, we don't know if Mr. Tyrann had prior knowledge of the switch. As for Mr. Starbuck, he was unaware of his surroundings thanks to his medication. Either way, Mr. Tyrann would have realized the instant he stepped into the Space Museum that had been switched with Launchpad 1. The first question is, if the Space Museum was perfectly fine, why does Mr. Tyrann feel the need to put on such a dramatic display? As for my second question, I'd like the Red Cosmos to tell us why he switched to Launchpads to begin with. Yes, that's what I want to know too. I can't exercise my right to remain silent. I'll say my hands were tied. I was only doing what I could to keep my men from getting caught in that blast. The director is terrified. Must have one heck of a reason for not wanting to explain why. Would you mind if I picked up my stars? Without my badge of rank, I'm nothing. Okay. Okay, dude. You could also stop lying in court. That would be really nice. It appears the possibility of a culprit other than the defendants presents itself. Yes, finally. Jeez. Mr. Starbuck, is there anything you wish to say? Oh. Okay. I don't get it. Don't get it? What don't you get? Director, why did you do all that? From the very beginning, you never meant for the launch to go ahead, did you? You tricked us. Starbuck. Starbuck, my boy, I'm sorry. I can tell you the reason why. They had to do it to protect the Space Center. Director, will I ever get a chance to go into space again? Aww. Yeah, we still haven't seen her, that's true. Yes, of course, I won't rest until it happens. I will get you into space again, my boy. So he does care about them. Then the dream is still alive. Okay.
Silence.
We haven't had a 2D cutscene in a while, though. I wonder when that's coming. You're not going to space, Starbuck. Prison. I won't have it anywhere. He's not the culprit. Oh my god. We just hung up on him. Yes, I accept the launch pads really were switched. And if they were for the person in the scene, I suppose he could have escaped. But I've yet to see proof of this third person escaped via the Space Museum. Yeah. Did you write some of any proof? Yeah, the robots didn't tell us anything. Starbuck, you will spill everything you know. Yeah, I don't think he knows anything. Where did you get those bombs? Tell me now. He doesn't know. If you don't, my blade shall feast on your blood. Oh man. I'm going to die. I want to die in space. I have to do something. Oh shit. Thank you, detective. No, you know balance is in the answer, Cosmic Blackquill. No cheerful laugh can be none other than Bunny! Yeah, the detective! Champion of righteousness, Bobby Fulbright here. Justice we trust. Yay! Fulbright! You're Fulbright? Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Lord. Kept you waiting, huh? I hope I'm too late. I don't believe we had an appointment. Tried to hurry, but I ended up helping a little old lady across the street. Aww, he's so cute. And then I had to break up a cat fight. I tell ya, justice sure is a full-time job. Was it a fight between cats, or why are you here again? Because the defendant isn't the culprit. We came to make sure that justice is served. He's on our side. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Fulbright. I always thought you were a bit touched in the head. Did you finally succumb? Nope. But it looks like you've succumbed to this phantom of yours. Open your eyes and let the evidence of justice uncloud your judgment. What evidence? To think of it, it did say something about finding us some evidence. Yeah, that's true. He wants to help. Yeah. So what did you find? I didn't think it was serious though. Yeah, I love Fulbright. So what is it, detective? Is it something that will prove Mr. Starbuck innocent? It is indeed. Have a look at this. Oh, it's the lighter! What's this, a lighter? That's right. A lighter thought to have been used by the culprit, no less. The Space Museum's cleaning robot picked it up. There's the victim Clayteron's blood, along with his killer fingerprints on it. What? That's crazy! Whose are they? Dude, tell us! Detective Fulbright can assume that the fingerprints don't belong to the defendant? You bet! Mr. Starbuck is innocent. Oh my god, thank you, Fulbright! This is it. This is just what I needed. Oh, nice, Fulbright! Your Honor, this is decisive evidence and supports the defense's earlier claim. Spin yourself was right. The killer used it, and Starbuck's fingerprints aren't on it, so obviously. With pleasure, Your Honor. Recall where the lighter was found. Based on that, we can extrapolate that after the killer murdered Mr. Terran, they escaped with lighter in hand into the Space Museum. They dropped it. The switching of the two launch pad occurred, and he escaped. What? The killer left through boarding launch 2 and made their escape. Oh my god, my hair is getting caught in my glasses, it's awful. Fire Director Cosmos is spy too. Therefore, Mr. Starbuck couldn't have possibly been the one to drop the lighter there. Yeah.
Silence.
Plus, his fingerprints aren't on it. But the defendant free reign of the area until Director Cosmos appeared. Couldn't have dropped the lighter in the Space Museum during the spell time. I guess so? No, we couldn't have? You'd like that to be true, wouldn't you? Project Cosmos testified that right after he saw the mysterious figure with the lighter, he went into the lounge and found the unconscious Mr. Starbuck. Mr. Starbuck wouldn't have had time to double back to the museum. Exactly. No, Protector Blackquill. This lighter could only have been dropped by the real killer. Nice, 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 nice. Most importantly, Mr. Starbuck's fingerprints were nowhere to be found on this lighter. I think you understand what this means, don't you? This piece of evidence unequivocally proves that Mr. Starbuck wasn't the culprit. Nice! This does indeed appear to be decisive evidence that proves the defense's claims. As for the remote switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, it was planted. Yeah. Must be some mistakes. I wonder why he's so gung-ho about proving the guy guilty. Frankly, Protector Blackquill, I've been worried about you. I've been chasing this phantom for 7 whole years. I understand your urgency because tomorrow...
Silence.
What happens? No, I want to know. Fulbright, you promised never to speak of that. Huh? Tomorrow? But I would... Yeah, I want to know. Given the body... No, shut up, Judge. I want to know about what we're talking about. Given the body of evidence, I think it's safe to say the defendant is innocent. In light of the fact it was impossible for him to have committed the crime. A few unanswered questions remain, so I look forward to seeing what you two uncover. But for now, this court to find the defendant Salman Starbuck? Oh my god! So, the not guilty verdict isn't the end of this case. That's really cool. Oh my god, I really like that. Because we're gonna keep investigating, right? I mean, I think this doesn't feel like the end of a case. Yes, we did it, Mr. Wright. I think we pulled it off somehow, huh? Somehow from Detective Fulbright. Mr. Wright, Miss Sykes, thank you. And please thank Apollo for me too. You all are the best. You know, I wish you could tell Apollo about Mr. Starbuck's verdict right now. Oh, but he wants to find the killer. He didn't want to find Starbuck innocent. but that's going to have to wait. Not a verdict has been reached. I'd like to bring to this trial to a close. Court is adjourned. Interesting. Oh!
Objection!
Yeah, I knew it. Could have been the end. But what's gonna happen? I mean, our client is innocent. It's too late to object, isn't it? It simply isn't possible. Something's wrong. Prosecutor Blackquill, are you dissatisfied with the verdict? Fulbright, what were the results of the fingerprint analysis for the lighter? Yeah, I wanted to know too! Huh? The result? What? Why is he laughing? Well, I was in a hurry, you see, and then there was that cat fight, and he's lying. He has to be. Oh, but it's so cute. I got carried away when I heard the prints weren't Mr. Starbucks, so... Fulbright. You have yet to read it? Protector Blackquill, can you read us who the prints belong to? Upon thorough analysis, the fingerprints were found to belong to Athena Sykes? What? So says the report. Yeah, what? Oh my god, this case is crazy. What? Miss Sykes, tell me you have an explanation for this. You just finished proving that this lighter could only belong to the killer. So finding your prints on it could only lead us to one grave conclusion. I don't know how they got from there, but I know I'm not the culprit. I mean, she must have an alibi. Like, she must have been hanging out maybe with someone on that day. This can be happening. We built up our argument piece by piece. I don't think any of the reasoning was faulty. So how could that have led to this? Oh my god, that's crazy! Oh, and look, it's so sad. What have I done? Please forgive me. Oh. Detective Fulbright, stop your crying. What in the world is happening here? It's like the world's gone mad. Oh my god. Georgia will have... Yeah, I don't think... we have to stop the trial here. I mean, it's insane. Oh my god, I did not expect this. Oh, that's crazy. Confusion spiraled into utter chaos. After all we'd fought for, the truth had turned cruelly on us to accuse Athena of the crimes. Oh, so that's why we're not playing her, I'm guessing. Somewhere, somehow, everything had gone terribly wrong. But stumbled over the edge of reason to the jaws of twisted darkness. That is ins. What? He didn't hear? Okay, that's kind of awesome. I didn't like this case at first, but that's crazy. Oh my god. That's actually crazy. Okay, I want to... Yes, I want to see the beginning at least. Turnabout for tomorrow. Ooh. Yeah, I probably won't go very far in this one, but I really want to see what's happening. No one can escape their past. Oh my god, it's the past of Athena. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh no. But, what did she see? Oh my god. That's why Blackquill's... It's a sword, right? The sin we've committed, and the sadness we've caused. Oh my god! Oh, I'm so excited for this case. Oh my god, this is insane! Oh, I'm so excited! Oh my god! No matter how far we run, our past remains. As ever present as the moon in the sky. Oh my god. But Apollo could not know it was Athena. I mean, it's not Athena, but... Oh, that's crazy. Oh my god, the case! Okay. Dual Destinies is good actually. I like this game. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Blooms in wait for the day when we are forced to face it. That's crazy. But only in doing so we can truly make peace and move on in hope towards tomorrow. Don't get on power, friends. So, we have to defend Athena then, in this case. December 21 to 23 p.m, right and nothing. Yeah, in this case, Athena's gonna be our client then. In the same case, it took Athena from the courtroom straight to the station. That's crazy. So we have like 2 different cases, but it's the same case actually. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, that's crazy. She's probably being questioned this very moment. Oh my god. Okay, I was very wrong about this case at first. At first it was like, oh, it's so weird, it's kind of annoying, but oh my god, it's crazy, it's crazy. I keep saying it, but it is. It's insane and I love it. After this past year, I took it for granted that those 2 would always be here. Aww. But now Apollo has gone off on his own to seek his own truth. And my pursuit of the truth only ended up with Athena becoming the new suspect. Oh, that's so sad. Some boss that turned out to be. Or Trucy, hi! Oh my god, she must be so sad too. It's even quieter in here than usual. Oh my god, Trucy. Yeah, it seems so empty too. I just don't get it, Daddy. What if your reasoning during the trial seemed perfectly solid? Yeah, and I still believe it was. At least based on what we know. But now, Athena is the one who's being accused. Oh my god. But how? During trial for the bombing and murder that occurred at the Cosmos Space Center? Yeah, that's a summary. The lighter used by the real culprit was found. Lighter proved the defendant Solomon Starbuck innocent. What an insane case. But Athena's prints were found instead. I think that's the craziest reveal. I don't know. Some crazy stuff happened too in the first trilogy, but I don't know, man. That's awesome. She was subsequently arrested for the murder. Oh, and poor Trucy, left all alone. But Athena couldn't have done it. It just doesn't make any sense. No, none of it does. I've been racking my brain, but I just can't figure it out. Where's the flaw in my reasoning? What have I got wrong in this case? You know, Daddy, if Athena was here, she wouldn't just be sitting around thinking. She'd be out there doing something. You are going to defend Athena, right, Daddy? Of course I will. And thanks, Trucy. I need that push. Aww. Trucy's right. Trial is tomorrow. No time to waste. If I'm going to prove Athena's innocence, I better get out there and find some evidence. Up we go then! Run ahead for evidence that'll prove Athena's innocence. Are we gonna have Trucy as our assistant? Great, but before we go, I'd better tidy up the evidence I have on hand. Yes, please. Oh my god, yes, we have... That's so cool. It's like 2 different cases, but it's... I don't know why I don't know why I think it's so crazy, but it's just awesome. Unnecessary evidence left at the office. Tina's probably still in the middle of being questioned. Oh, so we can go see her. That's so sad. So Trucy's right. The thing to start with is talking to people at the Space Center. And we have Trucy with us. Oh, I missed her so much. I still can't believe Apollo really left us. It was so sudden. Maybe he got tired of being my assistant for my magic tricks. Oh, Trucy, it's not your fault. I don't think it's your fault, Trucy. But I made him clean the toilet a lot. I made him go bring in the newspaper. It was my fault, I just know it. Oh, Apollo. Oh, I really don't think it was your fault, Trucy. I didn't realize Apollo was wearing so many hats around here either. How could they suspect Tina? It's just ridiculous. It must be some kind of conspiracy. A conspiracy, huh? Well, it certainly is some kind of mistake, that's for sure. First of all, we have to bust Tina out of the detention center. Then we have to chase down the people who framed her. We'll sneak around the world, from Keith to Carolina, with a fez hat on our tails. Isn't that exactly the same as the plot of the movie you watched the other day? Oh, she's so cute. What evidence do we have then? Yeah, still a lot. Okay, cool. Oh my god, and oh, Edgeworth is in this case. He was in the thumbnail. Oh my god, we're going to see Edgeworth at some point. That's so exciting. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're still here. Director Cosmos, do you have a minute? Just go full speed ahead. Yeah, it would make sense that he wouldn't want to speak to us though. He's scooted away.
His expression changed the instant he saw you, Daddy.
Yeah, well, I drank his name through the mud pretty good at the trial earlier today. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go there. That's so weird and cool. We're here only yesterday. Oh, hey. Oh. It's a Starbuck. You've been released, huh? Yep, and I came straight here. It's all thanks to you and your team, Mr. Wright. You've given me a second chance to fly into space again. I can't thank you enough. Except... yeah, that's wrong. If I'd be happy to be quitted. As I was coming out of the detention center, I saw Miss Sykes. You saw Tina? I was lost for words. I didn't know what to say to the poor girl. And then, you know what? She flashed a peace sign at me. Oh my god, she's so sweet, Tina. Congratulations on your acquittal, she said. Now you can go back into space someday. Oh my god, she's so nice, Tina. Yeah, that sounds like a Tina. I can just picture it. But I saw her eyes. They were red and swollen from crying. No, oh my god, I love her so much. Tina. She's got to be suffering. She must be so worried. And then she went out of her way to be nice and give me that big smile. Oh my god, she's the sweetest girl ever.
She held back her own tears so she could give someone else a smile. That's so Tina.
There's no question about it. That girl is innocent. Please, Mr. Wright, you have to make sure she goes free. And then they could put me in prison instead. I don't mind. Oh, he's nice. We can have that either, Mr. Starbuck. Don't worry, Mr. Starbuck. I'm going to give her the best defense I can. I promise to get her acquitted, just like I did for you. I know she'll be alright with you in her corner. I know you'll never give up on her. Paul's a fine boss to look up to. Oh, that's sweet. I still can't believe Launchpad 1 was switched with the Space Museum. What could have made Director Cosmos do such a thing? I haven't the foggiest idea. So there never was a launch that day, not from the very beginning. Ah, that's sad too. I wonder if Clay knew. I imagine he must have. Surely he would have noticed when he went to board the rocket. It's pathetic to think I was the only one who got taken in. Oh man, that's very sad. I guess it's about how it goes when you're worthless and space debris. Aww.
Is he going to be alright, Daddy? His expression looks as dark as a black hole.
Well, that's just how he is. It's Starbuck. Do you remember anything about the murderer? Not really. I only saw a shadowy figure in the dark after all. Yeah, I guess that was a little too much to hope for. Hey, I heard something from the police though. Oh? Said that they never did find a .10 caliber gun down that trash chute. Just as I thought. Culprit must have carried it away with them when they escaped.
So the person you saw holding a gun, Mr. Starbuck?
I couldn't really tell. I know I've been spoiled about some stuff, but I'm not sure who the true culprit is. Because I know some reveals that have to happen, but I don't know. It's exciting. It wasn't Tina, right? Could you tell if the person was male or female to watch out? Let me tell you that much. Man, I'm useless. When the culprit opened the door and some light came in, I should have been able to see. The door, yes. As I recall, they opened this door here at the bsky. Yeah.
The door to Launchpad 1, right?
Yeah, except right now the door leads to the Space Museum. You mean the Launchpad in the Space Museum has switched right now? Oh, yeah, they're trying to investigate the theory you came up with in court. Ah, okay. They're recreating the conditions, huh? I'd like to see what's beyond the door now. Interesting. Mr. Starbuck, could you open this door for us? Sure. Let me have my print scan here. Thank you. The launchpads get switched back and forth a lot. Well, back when the Space Museum was a launchpad too, they used to switch the pads around at times. But This Launchpad 2 is only used as tourist attraction, right? Right, because quite frankly, the Space Center needs them on. I hear you. Time's stress. Tough.
Daddy, let's go check what's beyond the door.
Yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah. Hey, why not come along? I can show you around. Sure, I guess. Wow. Why is there a leaf here? Huh? I wonder what these dead leaves are doing here.
Maybe they were stuck to the bottom of some of these trees. There are a lot of trees around the Space Center.
She's right. It's some other state-of-the-art building, but it's surrounded by trees. But I don't know. If they were stuck to the bottom of some of these trees, wouldn't they look more crushed up? These don't look like they've been stepped on.
Maybe there's some kind of secret hatch in the corridor, and they came in that way.
Not everything is set up like a magician stage, you know. Cute. Yeah, that is strange. So this is another one of those devices for opening the door, huh? Yep, but this one doesn't require fingerprints verification. Interesting. Just hit the button and open sesame.
So when you and went through here, you didn't need to show your prints either.
That's right, Trucy. Just like how the culprits need to scan their prints. When they escape back out of the Space Museum corridor into boarding launch 2.
Interesting.
Well, I don't see anything else that jumps out at me. I imagine this corridor is built exactly like the Launchpad 1 corridor. We can move then? Or we can't? Can we not move? What? Do we have to present stuff? No. Yes? What? What do we need to do? Do I need to go outside again? Okay. Oh, okay. Reverse couldn't from speed ahead.
I'll handle this, Daddy. Take that.
System has been compromised. Chrissy's knife throw was a direct hit to one of his tires. Damn.
And the streak continues.
Maybe I should have kept a closer watch on what tricks she's been practicing. She's crazy. Your boss should put many a skirmish together. It's been an honor.
Daddy, it's going to blow that thing up.
Nah, I bet all that button will do is make it go haywire again. Okay, you're finally gonna talk to us, please? Director Cosmos, when you were talking in court about switching launchpads, use your right to remain silent about the reason as to why. Yeah, I'm guessing he helped the killer, but why? The center of the cosmos is shrouded in mystery, but I don't have any secrets left. Doesn't matter if she was destroyed, I've been taken prisoner. Oh! Cyclops! Ooh, nice! 3. Cool. No secrets left, huh? I beg to differ. What I have to undo is Cyclops if I want to get to the bottom of this. We can try, but I doubt we have... maybe we do. Let's try now. I think that may be the last thing I do today.
Take that!
Hello, hi! Look, we have the Cyclops again! Oh my god, you need to know, this case has been insane. I'm at the last case of this game, I believe, and it is a direct continuation of the previous case. We found our client, let me look, we found him, we found our client innocent, and we're like, yeah, yippee, he's innocent. But a detective brought the lighter, was used by the killer, so it proved him innocent, except the prints on the killer have Athena's prints, and only the killer could have used this. So right now, Athena is the main suspect, and the case ended here, and now it's like, you know, the day after. So right now we have to defend Athena, and it's insane. At first, I thought this case was kind of boring, but it's crazy. I love it. So it's not still the same. Yeah, this it's crazy. Yeah, it's like another case, but it's the same case. Like it's the same case, but now we have a different client, basically. And I think that's crazy. I love it so much. I've been having so much fun. I want to stop when we finish the case, but so much I know. I know. But yeah, the gist of it is our old client is innocent, but right now, Etsina is the main suspect. And I'm so excited because this case is going to be about Athena and Blackwill's past. So, like, she saw something when she was young, something awful. We don't know what, but yeah. Is Benjamin Hunter here? No, but he was on the thumbnail, so he should be here at some point. I don't know why he would be here. Maybe he heard about the case like on the news or something. But I'm guessing later on. I'm guessing he's gonna make like a surprise appearance or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try and breaking the locks now. Behind the switching on the launch pads. Okay, so I want you to tell me everything you're hiding about the switching of the 2 launch pads. Okay, this is how you explain your motive for switching launch pads. You did it to save the astronauts. Yeah? Thanks to switching the launch pads, the astronauts escaped injury from the blast. Yeah. Set the safety board the museum's rocket far away from the actual explosion. She saw Edgeworth's dad get shot. She was in the elevator. Oh my god, the L6 is about to get even crazier. Actually, Von Karma was never the killer. It was Athena, who would have been like, I don't know, 5 years. No. Would she have been even born? How old is she? She's 18. Yeah, no, she wouldn't have been born. Because it was 15 years ago, yeah, the L6? And this is 7 years after that, so she wasn't even born during DLC. Oh my god, you're the youngest person ever. Just been worrying to go out on Totec adventure in space. I'd propose I had them bored. Yeah, we know you did. I agree we couldn't have done it without help. For one, they would have figured out and then stepped into the space museum. I figured you could fool Mr. Starbuck once he drugged his medication, but without the help of this person, it would have been impossible to pull your plan off. Yeah, so Clay was on in the... But why?
Take that!
I don't understand. I just don't understand. You must have gotten Mr. Terran to help you. Yeah. Von Karma was pregnant with Athena. Oh my god, so she was... she was there. That's crazy, the Von Karma pregnant plot. He stole tranquilizer from his mentor's locker and slipped them to him. And then with Mr. Oh yeah, because he didn't remember taking the medicines. They boarded the rocket in the museum. But how did he know about the bombs? He's able to spin around like that. Yeah, fuck it up. If you really want to save the astronauts' lives, shouldn't you have just called off the launch? Yeah. Could have done that, you think would have got into all the trouble. He must have been blackmailed by the real killer. How do you not switch the path in advance of the bombing incident? Because there was a warning advance. Oh yeah, we did say you received a warning. After warning, if even been a prank. Why do you believe in it so completely? Because I went to one of those mediums. Maya? Oh, I didn't realize channeling was back in vogue. Besides, I thought it was you yourself that got the warning via telephone? The bomber contacted me personally. My battleship is equipped with special... Yeah. blah blah blah. Okay, regular old telephone. It's been a while. Planning another launch? I see you haven't learned. Forgot the terror I felt. And that's weird because Blackquill has a grudge against astronauts. But he wouldn't like... Come on, he didn't plant the bomb. The bomber said it's been a while and also he's in prison. Well, it's enough to make you take the threat seriously? Perhaps Dr. Cosmos took the threat so seriously. Because the Space Center had been involved in the bombing once before. Yeah, maybe when Athena was a kid? culprit in the current case is the same person who was involved in this incident. How? I don't know. This has nothing to do with the bomb, right? So I think this. The courtroom bombing, wasn't it? It's when you were dealt a major blow. Yeah. I felt personally threatened. Yeah, but there was a bomb in it? Do we have something on this thing? No, we don't. Okay, I guess this. We're not taking damage, so who cares? HT1 miracle, the big story of survive. There was a bomb in that thing? In truth, it was an act of sabotage. Oh, okay. So the public doesn't know it was a bomb. Very few knew about the previous plot, so when the caller said it's been a while, you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that danger was real and wasn't prank. Okay. Yeah, spin, dude, spin! Okay, one more. Yes, the HT1 miracle was really a desperate battle against an act of sabotage. I even lost the life of one of my staff members in the fight. Ooh, probably the girl in the picture. Sabotage, murder. So this is the ugly truth behind the HT1 miracle. Not much of a miracle then, I guess. I let my guard down. I thought the saboteur had been caught, and that the case was closed. Huh? Wait a minute. The murder at the Space Center 7 years ago. This must be the person Director Cosmos thought was the culprit. What? This must be the person Director Cosmos thought was the culprit? Blackquill? Oh! Oh, he was convicted of murder at the Space Center! Oh my god! I didn't realize that! Okay, sorry, yeah, him. Whoops, sorry Blackquill. Simon Blackquill, the murder suspect in the case that happened here 7 years ago. I did not realize that was... Whoops! Yeah, okay, disconnected. The place and time of the two incidents, the murder and the sabotage, were the same. So you thought that he committed both crimes. But while Prosecutor Blackquill was behind bars, you got another threatening call. If the culprit this time is the same as 7 years ago, then it isn't Simon Blackquill. Realizing that, you were shaken. It meant the true culprit's been running free all this time. Yeah, that would be scary. I keep saying... Oh, so if we solve this case, that means Blackquill is innocent from 7 years ago. That's cool. I wonder if Trucy knows what's happening right now. Is she like, Daddy, what's going on? The reason why Director Cosmos won't talk about why he switched the launch pad is connected to the truth behind the HT1 miracle. Sabotage and murder that happened at the Space Center 7 years ago. Director Cosmos, tell us what you're hiding. But I wonder what... Oh my god, I think I know. But no way, why? I'm so confused with this case, but it's so good too. If you really want to understand the reason I decided to switch the launch pads. Whoa, he disappeared. Oh my god, what's he doing? We'll have to start with the story of that horrible nightmare from 7 years ago. Ooh! 7 years ago. You mean the so-called HT1 miracle? If they're starting a flashback, I think I maybe it will be short. The launch went smoothly, but once the ship entered outer space, then the troubles began. It was all the handiwork of a certain person and their evil scheme. The evil scheme. Why doesn't Blackquill try to get the real culprit? He is trying, that's why, he's stupid or something. He really thought that he was a culprit. We don't know why, but during the trial he was very, how do you say it? Like, he really wanted to get him convicted. But you know, not like with, I don't know, like Francisca was like, she wants her perfect trial and all those things. Like, he was really convinced that he was the killer. So I'm guessing he thinks he was the culprit the last time? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's chasing a phantom he saw back then. So he's still obviously on that case because if he's innocent then he knows it's someone else. But yeah, it's so weird. I'm so excited to know what's really going on. So Mr. Starbuck's traumatic experience wasn't accidental. Poor guy. He had so much shit happening to him. Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen. That wasn't the worst of it. One of my staff members was murdered. Yeah, that's a pretty bad day.
Wow, I had no idea such awful events were behind the exciting story of space heroism.
Or really, really thinks multiple persons did it. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on anymore. All that in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in the States. All personal effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going. Could she be guilty? Because she's been part of the Space Center since the beginning. Space murder among us? Oh my god, it is! Because 100% it must be someone in the staff that is the killer, I believe. Because it would make sense otherwise, I think. But I don't think it's her. I don't know. I couldn't even smuggle a withered old leaf through those checkpoints, but there is a withered old leaf in the checkpoint. So do you have any clue who was responsible for the sabotage? At the very least, I know it wasn't Simon Blackquill. I don't know enough to identify the true culprit, but it's clear what that person is. Put it simply, a spy.
A spy? You mean somebody who infiltrates a foreign country? Carries out dangerous missions and always gets the girl.
She's so cute. Maybe Blackquill protects his sister? I know he's protecting someone, but I don't think it's his sister. And also, it's not mentioned here, but she has something against prosecutors. She hates, well, she doesn't hate only prosecutors. She hates, like the law, how do you say? System, I guess, in general. She hates, lawyers in general. So I don't know. She's very weird. But I like her. I hope she isn't the culprit. I think she's really cool. Someone's watching way too many late night movies. Tracy's so cute. I guess if we're talking about blowing up a rocket and stealing research material, it's not all that surprising that the spy could be behind it all. Yeah. The spy. There's a spy now, that's crazy. Oh, I think I might know the truth. Maybe. But that would really be crazy if it's true, because oh my god. I don't want to say I don't want to spoil it, because I have been spoiled about some stuff. But yeah, oh, it's so exciting. Make no mistake, there's cutthroat rivalry between nations in the space R&D race. Some try to outdo others by any means possible, even deliberate obstruction. 7 years ago, we got a call before the launch warning us of sabotage. Same memo as this time. Yes, and here I thought the perpetrator had been caught, but it looks like I was wrong. Interesting.
Dr. Blackquill seems more like a ninja than a spy, don't you think?
Ninjas and spies basically the same thing. But there's a good reason we failed to find the real spy. A massive cover-up by the government. The movie, maybe? Government officials were too embarrassed to admit that they had allowed such a thing to happen at the hands of a spy. They told me they made the police rush investigation. They did indeed, and then to cover up the sabotage, to clean up the story. So that's why Blackquill was convicted. Because they just needed someone to blame. It's cool. She had lawyers and all, because she knows her brother didn't commit the crime. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, he must have been a prosecutor back then too. So... yeah, that's crazy. I really love this case. At first I was like, oh man, it's boring, I don't know, but no, it's crazy, I love it. And it was the GT1 miracle. Yeah, they made a movie out of it, so people will know the truth. But then 7 years later, the same MO, advance warning of sabotage. Must have been the director's reason for switching the launch pads. It's crazy. They love the number 7, just like in Kingdom Hearts. Because in the last game, when Phoenix got, what's it called? When he lost his badge. That was 7 years ago too. Between SP3 and 4 there are 7 years. Spies give you advance warning of the plan, just like this time. That was what made you decide to switch the launch pads, wasn't it? Okay, but I don't understand why you didn't say anything about it, like, earlier. They knew about the sabotage, the moon rock, the murder, and they said, you don't want things to go like they did 7 years ago, do you? I mean, someone died, so So the brother hates his sister's job and the other way around. Yeah, I guess so. Because say here. Yeah, but they say like yeah something against astronauts, but I mean she isn't an astronaut. She's a researcher, but you know she works with space stuff. I don't know. We didn't really get to hear them talk about each other that much, so we don't know the relationship. But it doesn't seem like they really are on good terms, so I don't know. Maybe thought of calling off the launch, but the government wouldn't let me. Ah! One given to acts of terrorism must proceed for our country's honors. Oh my god, they're awful. It's quite a moving speech, actually. Moving, really? Maybe if we're easily inspired by political talking points. But I knew the truth. We had been warned, which meant that the danger was very real. And I knew there was no way to stop the spy. No matter what I did, they would find a way. That's why I switched to launch pads and staged a moving rescue scene. Oh, by the way, you totally missed. During the trial, they kept saying that there was a third person at the scene, and they kept using, you know, one of the profiles, but with a like gray person's head, exactly like in Danganronpa when they're trying to, you know, show the black and is without showing who they are. It was killing me. Kept showing the black and from Danganronpa. Okay, plus space title. Is this Danganronpa video or something? First, I snuck into the center the night before and switched the launch pad. That way, the astronauts would go from boarding launch 1, yeah. And I put a close for a burst sign at the door to launch pad 1, boarding launch 2. Whoa, smart. We did that so normal visitors wouldn't enter, right? What else did you do? I enlisted the help of several staff members, including Terran. But why I didn't say it to everyone? That's what I don't understand. But you didn't let Mr. Starbuck in on it? Yeah, why? We've already been through enough, and it's not good at lying to keep a secret. Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm afraid I had no choice but to have him drugged. My plan went well until... Yeah, until someone died. No, the guy from Danganronpa is still killing people. I know! How did they never catch him? Like, he's killing everyone. Hope they will get him someday. Yeah. That guy has a crazy kill streak. After the culprit made their escape, I switched the launch pad back. I did in such a way that no one would find out, but after all that effort... Tyrann is dead and the HA-2 The HAT-2 is destroyed, oh my god. The Hope capsule, which had returned to us only recently, was also lost in the blast. What? Don't we have it? My home, the center of the cosmos. My beautiful Cosmos Space Center is done for! You mean by the Hope... Yeah, we have it. It's right there. we have it, dude. I thought that the Hope capsule was found in the crime scene with Mr. Terran. It has been brought by the Hope space probe with asteroid samples inside. Yeah. Yeah, we have it. No? The capsule was being held in a safe in Launchpad 1. They gave it to Terran before the incident so it wouldn't be destroyed in explosion. The idea was that with it safely in Terran's possession, it would make it look like he rescued it during the stage Miraculous Escape. The fresh research materials end up lost with explosion anyway. Oh, that's sad. But I thought Clay was supposed to keep it safe. You misunderstand. Launchpad explosion wasn't the one that the capsule was lost to. It was lost after the police confiscated as evidence. So the police stole it. Yeah, that makes me... Oh, okay, it was because of the bombing. So it is related. Interesting. As evidence was blown to smithereens. Okay, so yeah, it is the same person. That's interesting. Oh my god, yet another casualty of the blast. Ultimately, I think the culprits may have known about the switching of the launch pads. What? How? Police found a wiretapping device during their investigation today. Oh, a bug aboard my battleship. A tap on my advanced communication system. A wire on that phone? Yes, a wire on this very phone. I used this phone to give instructions to my staff about the launchpad switch. Culprit still during the chaos. No, it's crazy that the very first case is related to rest. The culprit like space rock. Yeah, I don't know why they're stealing space rocks. What are they going? I mean, unless they really are like a government spy from another country or whatever. We'll see. Just a few select members who knew about the plan. Just before the incident, staff members were coming in and out of Launchpad 1. The culprit probably slipped in with them amid the confusion. And then the bomb them. Yes, if they were tapping your phone, they definitely could pull something like that off. Do you really think the same spy is behind this incident and the one 7 years ago? Yes, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I believe him. It makes sense. Yeah, he's here! See! The black guy from Danganronpa! He's back! He's everywhere! Then this spy must be the Phantom Protector Blackwell's been chasing. Oh man! The Phantom of 7 years past. Yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot it was just business. Him again! He's everywhere. So, if you can find this Phantom, they're in Olden Night Silsong. I beat them. I got their skill. That's right, we can clear Atina's name, and Blackwill's name, probably. And then there's a matter of Protector Blacquill too, yeah! What about him? Trucy doesn't care, she's like, I don't care! Well, if the culprit of 7 years ago is the same person as in the current incident, it would mean Protector Blacquill is innocent. That's still an, that's still an if though.
I wonder how dangerous that guy would be in court with the handcuffs.
Phantom Persona 5? Oh my god, so many phantoms!
But, if we're going on the ghost hunt, come in.
Oh, why is he doing a little laugh? He's so off. He's losing it. Oh no! He's completely losing it.
Do you think it's going to be alright, Daddy?
Well, at least he'll be in good company. There must be plans out there he can spin with. Which reminds me, I'd like to delve a little deeper into the H81 mission. On more side with the Space Museum. The H81 exhibit there. I mean, I'll just keep spinning here and see how the cosmos unfolds.
Like he achieved spiritual enlightenment or something.
I'm sure he'll stop when he gets dizzy. Let's go visit the Space Museum. Okay. I think I'll go over there. That way I'm sure I don't forget that I need to go to the Space Museum. And I'll stop there, because I'm getting tired. I was gonna stop way earlier, but I was so excited about the rest of the case.
So yeah, let's stop right here.
So it's turnabout for tomorrow now. So interesting. So excited to see the rest. He keeps spinning. Yeah, he loves spinning. Favorite thing. Favorite thing ever for this guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
I'm tired. Next game, yes.
I already saved, I'm good. What do you mean? Fine, I'll save if you really want me to. The game loves me. Loves me saving it. Okay, can I exit now? Thank you. Oh, it exited completely. I want to see the little little thumbnail. Can I like wait? I'm gonna do something so it's not a boop. That way it's not just a boring black screen. Okay. Do you think you saw the culprit, or are they gonna be new? I think we saw them already, because I think it's very boring when the culprit just appears at the very end, you know. So I think it's someone we already know. Yeah, because you know in Turnabout Big Top with the circus, like the culprit we see him at the last day, I think, and I think that's so boring. Like, what's the point? We can investigate if the culprit just shows up at the end, and I will be very disappointed if that happens, because this case is awesome. So I hope it keeps its momentum and stays awesome until the very end. I think it could be like top 5 cases, honestly, if it like sticks the ending. So I'm excited to see. Yes, the wheelchair guy. Yes, I knew he was. Yeah, he kind of sucks. Like, that case just kind of sucks in general. Turnabout Big Top, what a mess. And it's the next case I'm at with my parents. Right now I'm at Turnabout. What is it? Reunion and Turnabout? The one when you have to defend Maya again. But the next one is Turnabout Big Top. But it's fine because after that it's Farewell, my Turnabout, which is my favorite case. But yeah, in the end, Dual Destiny is pretty good. I had my doubts at first. I was like, the change to 3D too. I didn't like it, but now I'm used to it, and I think it's good. I wonder how I'll feel about the last Ace Attorney. What's it called? Spirits. I think it's Spirit something. Spirit of Justice. I think that's the name. Case with Pearl. Yeah, the first time you meet Pearl. The first case with Pearl and Francisca. With Eeny Miny, the one at the Fey Manor in a current village. Yeah, I really like this case. I think it's so cool. Yeah, that's the one we're at right now. We're what? The middle of the case, maybe. I think. Yeah, it's very cool. But yeah, I'm excited to keep playing this case next week. At first, I was kind of like, meh, kind of boring. Right now, so excited. I love that one. Yeah, such a great case. I love the whole like plot twist with Eeny Miny. I think it's so great. It's not like the most like smart, I guess, plot twist ever. It's kind of obvious it's her, but I don't know. It's just a good case. It's fun, and I love Eeny Miny. Just her name is great. Yeah, good case, good case. But I think I'm gonna go now. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I need to keep playing some Nightmares 3 with my brother. We started it. It's not as good as the first two. But yeah. And maybe I will play some Slime Rancher 2 along the week. Because I've been obsessed with Slime Rancher 2 again. Can't wait for Benjamin Hunter to show up. Benjamin Hunter won't show up. Miles Edgeworth will show up, okay? But yes, I am excited for Miles Edgeworth to show up. But yes, bye bye. Good night if you're going to sleep. I don't know. But I'm probably going straight to bed. Big mimir. But yeah, bye. Thank you for coming. It was fun chatting with you. Bye bye.